All right, Shalom. Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do rule well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect in 1/3. And Lord's will this lesson will be edifying and exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahah, Rakakodash. And Tawada, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, for giving me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, the red horse is galloping into chaos. All right. And if you didn't know, according to Revelations, the 6th chapter, the red horse is referring to a particular nation, and that nation being Esau, Edom. All right. The powers that be, those that are ruling today. And pretty much I just want to do a lesson, with some scriptures of prophecy, but also got a, few pieces of information to share with you, just so you understand, the dynamic of how things are going to play out, as we grow closer to the end. Okay. And, ultimately it's a controlled opposition. Okay. And one thing that Esau, Edom has been doing is funding both sides of the opposing parties so he can reap the benefits when the dust settles. And that's literally what they plan on doing in this third woe. Just look up the Muzini Pike plan. Okay. And I'm going to try to speak a little in code, but some things I may just have to say plain. So I don't know how to zah this video, won't get flagged or anything. Fair use, we hope and all that. So now that I said all that, just want to go into this. So let's go. Actually, since I said the red horse, let's get that real quick. Okay, Revelations, the 6th chapter. All right. Okay, so let's go right into this. This is Revelation 6 and verse 4. It says, and another, a red horse. Let's start at 3. It says, and when he opened the second seal, I heard the second living creature saying, come. And another, a red horse, went out, and to him who sits on it, it was given to him to take peace from the earth. Now we know that horse represents power, and it's red, referring to Esau, Edom, who came out red all over like a hairy garment. Okay, so it's very simple. All right, it's not a deep breakdown. And it says it was given to him to take peace from the earth. You precept that with Job 9 and 24. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. And when you go into this word peace, it actually goes into harmony. Okay, this is why life as you know it is chaotic. But understand, Esau, Edom, he creates order out of that chaos. Okay, this is why you have the term ordo ab chaos, order out of chaos. Okay, the red horse is galloping towards chaos because that is their motto, okay, to victory, creating problem, reaction, solution. Okay, so with the political chaos, all right, that's another aspect that you're going to start seeing more and more. So you wonder why you hear brothers speak about, the elections and, watch this. This is because these are the avenues that our oppressor, okay, our enemy, these are the avenues that they take to gain control. Okay, so you have a lot of people that don't like talking about politics, but you, all right, as an Israelite, need to understand the world affairs because we are in a ruling empire right now. And this is the last empire of the heathen reign. Okay. So now that we got that out the way, little talk, little Illuminati, they make such light of it that now when you talk about it, people kind of disdain that, it's, they fan it off like, nah, whatever. But remember, Esau, Edom is a very cunning hunter. So he lays things out, to look as harmless, okay, to look at as brush it off. All right. This is why you see people, caring more about mows and they're emotionally invested in bullshit. All right. That I'm going to speak plain. People, these peon people are emotionally invested in trash. All right. They have no idea what's going on in the real world. Okay. In the real world, things are really happening. Things are taking place. As a matter of fact, let's just look up political chaos. Okay. Let's see what comes up. Political chaos. Chaos is a state of complete disorder and confusion. All right. Babylon, confusion. Let's just put this in. Just want to see. Let me put Pike. Let me see what comes up. All right. Look at that. Okay. AP. All right. That's what we talk. We talking about AP right here. You see in Esau, Edom, right, on the left-hand side, there is what is said, ordo ab chaos, okay? See? They cause chaos upon the earth to create order. So understand it's going to get a lot more crazier out here, okay? It's going to get a lot more crazy. There's going to be a lot more things coming down the pike, no pun intended, and you're going to witness things because this is how he rules, by taking peace from the earth and causing chaos. See? It was given to him to create order ab chaos, right, from the earth, and that men would slay one another, meaning war, okay, and that men would slay one another, and a great sword was given to him, okay? So let me put this in the KJV. I knew that sounded weird. Let's read it again. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. First woe, second woe, leading into what? The third woe, okay? And there was given unto him a great sword, ultimately the technology, okay, to have a combustible arrow to be shot from one end of the earth to the other, with controlling elements, okay? When you look at it, look up the Demon Core. All right, we went into that before. And let me share some more information now that I said that. So ultimately, at the end of the day, Esau, Edom, okay, he's going to be pushing a lot of chaos out here on all aspects, financially, politically, socially, family units, okay, and expect a lot of family members to just turn coat, okay? A lot of our people that are around us, girlfriends, whatever, boyfriend, whatever you got going on right now, a lot of people are going to turn, man, okay, because they are not ready to stand against this system, all right? We're going to have to be in the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego spirit, all right? Because the rest of the world is going to comply out of fear of the chaos that's going on and the confusion, because they're not going to understand what's going on. Ecclesiastes, real quick. I got some information I want to share, but Ecclesiastes, let me see real quick. Where is it? 7, or is it 12? It might be 12. Ecclesiastes. Let me see what 12 says. Yep. Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy creator. Okay. You have a creator. Esau, Edom is not your creator. Okay. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, being born again as newborn babes, desiring the sincere milk. Okay. So you are young spiritually. And let me just say that real quick for the brothers and sisters that are coming into this walk. Don't come into this thing just because you're older thinking that you know a thing or two about a thing or two, okay? This is why you're born again, all right? So you humble down. That was the problem in the time of Jeremiah. Him being a young man, you had a lot of older, proud Jakes that didn't want to hearken because they looked at him carnally as being younger. So understand, we are young in the faith. So any brothers and sisters that are a year in, 2 years in, 3 years in, well, that's how old you are. You're a 3-year-old. So are we going to allow a 3-year-old to tell a 12-year-old what to do? No. So it says, in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. So there are evil days that are prophesied, but there are evil days that are also planned. Okay, understand. Esau's plan or agenda coincides with prophecy to a certain level and a degree. Okay, watch the movie Paycheck. All right, and it says, nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure. And the time is coming where people are not going to have pleasure in Babylon because what got destroyed about a year or two ago? The guide stones. Okay, the Georgia guide stones mysteriously blew up, and now we're starting to see those commandments that they writ down. Now we're starting to take place. See, the ball is rolling now. Okay, and the ball is in Esau's court at the moment, even though it's a fixed game. So we got to endure until the end. We got to endure until the end. All right. And it says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. So the powers that be on a small scale, because let me put it to you like this. You have a local bank, but then you have the Federal Reserve. So local banks, all right, are the keepers of the house, like your number crunchers, your mayors, your princes, the face guy, the guys that you see for face value. Those are the keepers, okay? But soon these keepers are going to get cut off. There's going to be funding that's not going to be brought in, all right? There's going to be chaos through leadership. There's going to be financial, woes, okay? So they're going to be in a state of panic. But what even Esau, for the most part, don't know is his own nation is doing this against him, okay? Just like in the time of the Civil War, all right? They didn't know the North was being funded and the South was being funded by the same family. Let me show you that real quick, okay? So right here, okay? Look at this. It says, I'm going to speak in code, biblical. The Babylonian Civil War was engineered by the elite Edomites. See, this is a key word right here, banking. Okay, this is power. Power comes through finance. All right, even Tupac said it. They got money for wars, but can't feed the poor. That's a plan. Okay, you're dealing with the red horse. You want to know why certain cities have more funding than others? It's a plan. Okay, the city we live in, Rochester, it's a complete shithole, but that's a plan. Because I know other cities ain't like that. Seattle ain't like that. Cleveland, Ohio ain't like that. Okay. There's a plan why San Francisco's the way it is. Everything is being planned and orchestrated to create order to bring in a hero from this chaos. See, it's all planned. It's all by design. The Edomites used a divide and conquer strategy to take back Babylon, right? Because remember, there's division. Okay, Esau, I'm going to go back to Ecclesiastes, but real quick, let's go to Matthew's 12, okay? Brought this out before, bring it out again. All right, Matthew's 12, red letter, 25, okay? Right here. It says, and Yahushua knew their thoughts, speaking about wicked-ass Israelites, all right, excuse my language, and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. Babylon was built off division. All right, remember, it started off the 13 colonies, hence why it was called the Little Horn. All right, in Daniel 7, after the Roman Empire, Daniel prophesies of a little horn. So it went from the Roman Empire and it sped up to the establishment of the Babylonian Empire. But the Babylonian Empire manifested after 13 colonies. And why 13? Because that's the number equated to Satan. All right. This is how Esau gets down, man. Okay. If you didn't know, this is how he gets down. And it says, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. This is why there's a strict code of conduct when it comes to doctrine, because we don't want no schisms, no whisperers, no adding or taking away. This is why Israel, if you want to know why Israelites are not all unified for the majority, is because there's a difference in doctrine. If you want to know why Babylon is divided, there's a difference in opinion. There's a difference in political. There's a difference in religion. There's a different ideology when it comes to rights and who gets what. So Babylon right now is pushing a strong opinion from one side so the other can push back. It's all by design. Get your patriotic Edomites and put them with the liberal Edomites and let them tear each other apart. We will step in as a united nation and we will bring peace to the earth. No, man, it's a perfect plan. Okay. Esau's like he's a wickeder Dawn King. Okay. He knows what he's doing. So don't get caught up in the social reforms of these political brigades and arguments. It's all planned. Okay. Donald DT. All right. He's a perfect candidate like Biden to cause this issues. This is all perfectly being played out for prophecy's sake. All right. So Esau's doing a good job. The point is for you to be edified and educated on the plans of the wicked with understanding the fulfillment of prophecy. Okay. And it says, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? So this is what's taking place. Okay. For one to rise, another has to fall. But what Esau doesn't understand is this next plan and ploy is going to be, it's going to fail miserably. But we're watching the buildup. We're watching the process. So let's go back to some more information. Okay. This is Revelation 6 right here. And they shall kill one another. But look at this. It says the north. I'm in northern America right now, upstate New York. The north was to be a British colony annexed to Canada, right? The north was a British colony. This is where Babylon came out of. Remember, Babylon came out of the British. The one, it says they should continue for a short period of time in Revelation 17. That's talking about the Brits, okay? That's why Esau had to wage war on them to establish his independence with 13 colonies. Remember, 13 representing Satan. So this was all a ritual. The establishment of Babylon was a satanic ritual, okay? It says annexed to Canada and under the control of Lionel Edomite. See, the north was under the control of this Edomite, same name. The south was to be a French colony. Now look, the French and the British, this is also what? Daniel 7, 3 plucked up by the root, okay? Just give me a second. It says the South was to be a French colony given to Napoleon III of France and under the control of James, same family. See? So who funded and controlled the war? Esau, okay? So who's controlling and funding the war now? Esau. But it's all a plan and a ploy. Now look, it says Abe Lincoln opposed this destruction of Babylon by issuing the greenback, right, to fund its defense against international bankers. But that what they don't want. They didn't want that. This is why he ultimately got what? Taken out of the picture. Okay. Now look at this. It says the bankers wouldn't stand for this, meaning the Edomites. Okay, division. Just like now, not every Edomite, all right, is down with the higher echelon of Esau. Okay, you got to understand that too. And it says the bankers want to stand for this. 5 days after the South surrendered, April 14th, Lincoln was assassinated, and he was assassinated by an Edomite that what? Was a member of the Knights of the Golden Circle. So it's all tied in. Here he's doing his Mason thing. Note, slavery was not the driving force behind the war. The primary issue, as with all wars, was that of who controlled the banks and the money supply. See? So when anybody tries to use that angle, well, we fought to free you. That is a lie. That's a lie, okay? That war was not to free us, all right? Just like now, just like this third war, that is not to take care of the Ish people. And, all this shit is all, excuse my language, but all this is set up to work on the heartstrings of people, okay? And that's how it's going to get a lot of people involved. So let's go back. All right, we got some more information. It says Ecclesiastes 12:3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease. So work, layoffs, all that's by design. Okay, this is why in Revelation 13 it says rich or poor, because the middle class is being taken out systematically. More layoffs are coming. Hyperinflation is coming. Hyperinflation is actually controlled. Okay, that's actually controlled by Esau. Okay, the grinding cease. A lot of people are going to be losing more jobs. They're going to be replaced at these jobs. That's going to cause more chaos, more uprising. They want the people to revolt. They want the people to be mad. They want you to be mad at the powers that they have given you so that you want a new form of rulership, right? That's why Claus, he said, you'll own nothing and like it, because they're going to bring you to a point where you're just appreciative for whatever the powers that be give you. It's going to get real draconian very, very soon, but it's all by design. But majority of people don't know that. That's why they'll give in. That's ultimately why they'll give in. Okay, because why do young men go and fight rich man's wars? Because they're emotionally invested. All right. It says grinding cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. So people ain't gonna know what's going on. Okay, they ain't gonna know what's going on, what's coming next, what's happened. It's a blackout. What do we do? I don't know. Was it Gog? Was it Moab? That people are, when the deal goes down, he's gonna isolate people, and he's going to become their source of comfort. All right. This is a serpent who's coiling its prey and tightening the squeeze so that any glimpse of breath of air is thank you for letting it up a little. Okay, watch, and this is how people are going to be tempted. Okay, you're dealing with a cunning hunter, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. And look, hey, when the grinding is low, people are going to panic. How am I going to pay my kids? I remember right here in Rochester, let me put this in. Popeyes runs out of chicken right here in the city that I'm in. Okay. Popeye ran out of chicken in 2009. You had a woman saying, how we going to feed the kids? How we going to live? These people are going to become a laughing stock. But these lessons like this are edifying us before the matter. Okay. That we're being edified before it happens so that we can remember when it does happen. Oh yeah, I was told about this. See? All right. So let's go back. People are going to bug out, man. Okay. It says, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Right. Great humbling is getting ready to take place too. People are going to be pissed off. They gave their life over to listen to some black woman shaking her ass and rapping some disgusting ass lyrics. I yearn for the day of prophecy to be fulfilled. I actually thank Yahweh Shem Shai that the sword is coming. Okay, this judgment is needed. Okay, the place that we live in and the mindset of creation right now is so far gone that it has to be a reset. This is why it's referred to as the second death, because look what took place for the first death. Okay, so now that I got that, let's go into this. Okay, I just put in, let me show you. I just typed this in right here. Okay, and then you go down to ABC Boolean. All right, and there's a great edifying 2-minute video. I highly recommend you watch it. I'm not going to play it. You look it up yourself. I did watch it. So we'll go here. We'll go there. Go there. And paste. All right. And Shalom, Yahweh Bashem El Shai, Bashem Rakakadash, Barakathum. To you, brothers, and you few sincere sisters tuning in. I pray that this lesson is edifying to you, comforting, and, it says, the Edomite dynasty makes money off of both sides of every war. This has been ripped from Endgame documentary by AJ. Yep. And now he just got let back on X. It says also the first woe never should have happened, but the Edomite banking cartel wanted money and power plus an excuse to build the League of Nations. Exactly. Okay. But remember, the first woe is right in the scriptures. Okay. Where you had a man assassinated. I think it's Ferdinand. Let me put that in. But he's represented. He's in the scriptures. I had looked it up the other day. Man assassinated. Just real quick to start. WW1. Archduke Ferdinand. Yep, Archduke Franz Ferdinand. See, this is the great star in Rev 9 that fell. Okay, this is how the first war started. And 1914. You got to remember, this was how the money was being introduced. The gold was, and there's a lot of history. Okay, there's a lot of history of finances and around World War I. But let's keep going. Let's get some more biblical information. Okay, now let's go to Isaiah. All right, further proving the plan of Esau, and it's going to play out through prophecy. Isaiah 19. Okay, and right here. Isaiah 19:2, it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. So you're going to see Esau against Esau, and they're going to be against each other because of what? Political views, religious views. Don't tread on me. Okay, the list goes on and on. Uproars of the people. And a lot of it is going to stem around finance and political. Okay, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city. And why city against city? Well, you're going to have certain mayors, governors, okay, that are not going to agree with other federal funding of governors and princes. Okay, this is why even Texas wants to succeed itself. It basically wants to separate. All right, but this is all by design. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of chaos that's going to go on in Babylon. And then you're going to have other Edomites that say, hey, we need to bring order back to Babylon. So we're going to bring in our troops. And they're going to be the peacekeepers to keep the peace. But then you're going to have other cities that are going to say, we don't need you here. And we're going to fight according to our rights to keep you out. And guess what? The elites are going to not be here. Okay. They're going to be looking and saying, excellent. This is beautiful. This is what we need. See? And then what? And kingdom against kingdom. So ultimately, a world's war. Okay. A conflict. Because remember, it's in his spirit, but it's prophecy. Okay. It's in his spirit, but ultimately it's prophecy. So, I just wanted to touch on it. I seen this information before, didn't really bring it out. Then I came across this one. Like I said, go watch this, and you'll have more of an insight and understand why it's playing the way it is. And then that'll also put you in more of a spirit to also understand when you see, the debates. Like, let's do this. Let's just go like this. Let's just put political. What the hell is it called? I don't know, the political race, debate, the political debate. This is all distraction. Okay. These people are set up. All right. This guy's set up. He's kind of invoking Obama. All right. Which that was a complete joke. These are all just puppets. Okay. But this is all set up to just keep you feeling like we have a chance. See, 4 days ago, 1.7 million people, they still believe in the American dream. Okay, people believe that Babylon is for their betterment. Look at all of them up here. Okay, yeah, the primary debate, and they give you a whole bunch of bullshit. Okay, that's all it is. A lot of these people, the people that could lead this country are not people Esau's going to set it up. Let me put it like that. Okay, this is all controlled, designed to confuse you, but to give you hope. Let me get Isaiah. That just came to mind. So ultimately, hey, woe to you that go to Egypt, man. All right. Woe to you that trust in this place. And political, I'm Republican, blah, blah, blah. We could read. Matter of fact, let's read this one. Because 31 is good too. Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh Shem Shai, that take counsel, but not of me. Right? You're taking counsel of your Democratic Party. You're taking counsel of you're taking counsel from the city that's keeping you oppressed. That's not changing the situation you're in. Because Jake, to understand, this is all being set up and orchestrated to give you false sense of hope, to keep you downtrodden, low and base until Esau wants you to rise up. Watch, there's going to come a time where Esau wants you to rise. This is why certain situations that happen with police and Jake, they don't release that information until a perfect timing. And I'll give you a great example. When the whole George Floyd thing happened, okay, when this took place, this right here, look, George Floyd, let's see, when this happened, look, May Day, all right, May 25th, 2020, right? Well, guess what? So let's remember May 5th, 2020. Let's put Daniel Prude, March. So March, right. So March, April, May. So this happened 3 or 4 months before the May. And look, this happened right here in our city, in Rochester. They didn't release this information until like a year later. Okay. And this was pretty sick. He was naked. It was sick. Okay. But they didn't want, this is it right here. They didn't want the world to riot over this situation, so they chose the world to riot over the George Floyd situation. See that? Okay, so Esau Edom, he controls niggas. Okay, I'm sorry, excuse me, but he controls you, man. He controls your emotion. He controls when you riot. He controls when you uprise. He controls when you feel like you want to be free. That's what's taking place. The uproars of the people that are prophecy, he's funding that. All right. So everything is by design for a reason. So if something happens to Jake and they want black people to be upset, he decides when he releases that information. And then you go to the streets. See, he controls it all. All right. It's a monopoly of information. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh Shem Shai, that take counsel, but not of me. Yeah, brother, we starting this all black thing, and we gotta come together. And no, okay, it's of men. It's gonna come to naught. Prophecy has to be fulfilled. It says, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. Yeah, you want to cover yourself, with the system of Babylon. You want to cover yourself with, case of law and, all this bull crap. All right. And Jake sounds ridiculous when they stand up and they say, I'm an American and I want equality. That guy is gone. That woman is gone. They believe a lie. Remember, it's an image. It's an image. Who you think constructed this image? The elites. Who you think constructed this image? Okay. Revelations 13. And I could start at 11, but I don't want to make this too long. Let's just get into it. Let's start at let's get 15. Okay, I'll just get 15. It says Revelation 13:15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Now, this is your political aspect, why there's the patriotism, the military, the religion, all right, the money, okay? I know people today that now all of a sudden identify with pronouns, but 2 years ago that wasn't the case. You're gone. You've been compromised, okay? When you look at your people around you, your friends, your family, and you hear them and you say, wait a minute, they didn't feel that way last year. See how these people quickly conform to whatever the image is given them? Look at the jump shot. Look how many people conformed to that soon as it got put out. See, there is an image that's at play. Okay, he wants you to be black so he can be white. All right, look at everything that's going on. It's perfectly planned in a design. All right, and he has people going wherever he wants them to go. Sheep led to the slaughter. Okay, easily influenced. He does it through the boob tube. Okay, he does it through social media. This is all set up. This is a spell. See how it's all nice and blue, the tie and the voice, and then it's, we gotta help each other. They ain't done nothing for nobody but themselves. And even these people are duped. These are puppets, okay? They're just puppets, man. It says, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. And that's exactly what they're doing. That walk to go down into Egypt. Hey, where you going, bro? I'm going to vote. Fuck you voting for? I gotta vote. You see people with these stickers, that demon Diddy, vote or die. Look, I voted today. Fucking dumb, man. These people are dumb. I see people, who the fuck you voting for? Hey, and things are about to change, okay? The family unit's about to change. A lot of brothers are going to see that their woman ain't their woman, and their woman is really of Babylon, okay? Right now, people don't see our power. So they don't listen to us. Okay. I've experienced that. Like people, I was, hey, don't do this. You should do that. And then do they listen? No. So you know what? That's your own dumb ass fault if you get wrapped up with the spell of Babylon. A lot of women and a lot of men are going to fall victim to the MOTB. They're going to fall victim to this. Okay. A lot of Babylon causes adultery. All right. In many forms, and people are going to fall for it. And a lot of men are going to see that their woman ain't their woman, okay? And you know what? In that day, whoever gets taken, where is it? Sirach. Whoever hey, the spirit I feel, man, I refrain for how I want to say it. Hey, it is what it is, man. Sirach 12 and I can start at 10. Never trust thy enemy, for as like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So we know that. All right. Though he humble himself and go crouching. Here, let me help you pick up the community, Yet take good heed and beware of him. So what are we doing right now? We're taking good heed and we're being aware. Then we have biblical information with secular history to back up what we now know through prophecy. Okay. So if they want to call us crazy, that's fine. We're not here for the world to accept us. Okay. We're here to prophesize and tell the world what's coming in the future, whether they like it or not. Okay. We are letting the world know that there is an empire coming and that this empire that you love is falling. All right. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. Right. I told you. Didn't I tell you, dumbass? I told you this was going to happen. See? Set him not by thee. No, we got to do it together. We got to join arms. Right. That's what Luther did. Right. MLK March. And real quick, since we're speaking about MLK, funded by what? No way. Why would they? Why would they do that? Set up. It's all a setup. Okay. And a lot of these jakes that reverence this man don't know you're reverencing a sellout. Okay. You're reverencing a sellout. See? The hand joint in hand, we need to walk together. I feel so good. Mama, I feel good. I feel like we liberated. Because Esau works off emotion and not facts. Okay? We're here to give you biblical information with facts. This ain't based off emotion. Okay? This is emotion. He happy as hell. Yeah, good. Got that nigga. Yup. I'm going to fund this nigga. And he's going to keep doing what I tell him. Why you think you got so many Israelites that are funded right now? All that matching this and schooling that. And hey, listen, you ever heard keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer? Esau looks at us as his enemy as we look at him as ours. See? So is it hard to believe that if MLK was funded by Esau, that you ain't got Hebrew Israelites funded by Esau? Come on now. He funded the wars. You ain't think he gonna fund a couple of niggas? Come on now. Come on. Where are we at? Okay. It says that walk to go down to Egypt. Look, his ass ain't he walking? Where you going, bro? You come from, brother? I was voting. And ask not at my mouth. Right. So you walk past the prophets to go and get help and aid from Esau. There was a running joke we had for a couple of years. This Jake walked by camp and we were telling about the MOTB. Basically fanned his hand, blah, blah, blah. He walked away. Then he walked back with a brown bag and yelled across the street, held the bag up and said, "The white man gave me food. The white man gave me food." That's the damn parasites talking. And don't even get me started on the food. Let me wrap this up, man. Don't even let me get started on the food. It says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, government, political, okay? Political. They go to the politics and the policies, all right? I don't deal with jakes like that. I don't deal with jakes that believe in this system, because they don't even understand the system is rigged. Some do, but to what extent? And then if they do they understand prophecy of what's next? If you understand that the game is rigged, then what's next? It says to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. So they trust in the lies that Egypt gives you. Therefore, shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened. I think they took him. They're going to cry. Someone gets assassinated. Oh, my God, I can't believe they killed him. Jake is done, man. They don't know. They're they're about to enter an emotional roller coaster. Okay, and the elites are going to be laughing their ass off. All right, just like 911. Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh Bashem El Shai. And they don't even know that this power and this plan has all been set up by design. Yet, let me see. Yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. The Lord's going to rise up on these people who Jake is betting on. This controlled design opposition, okay, is going to fall. Now the Egyptians are men and not Yahweh, and their horses are flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh Bashem El Shai shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. They're going to fall and fail together. Okay? There is a plan where even Esau, okay, is going to take out a great number of his own people. Remember, the Georgia Guidestones. And he's going to be funding it all, okay? All by design. But the end of it, okay, because you had a lot of people that are into conspiracies and things of that nature, but they don't understand the end of it all, though. Okay, there's an end game, and the end of it all is going to be through Yahweh Bashem El Shai. So the elites, they're only going to be able to get so far, okay? And then the Lord is going to step in and put a monkey wrench in the gears of his plan, and that will be the fulfillment of prophecy. So I just wanted to touch on that real quick. I prayed it was edifying. I want to say, Kol Halal, Yahweh Bashem El Shai, Bashem Rakak Kodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that do root well. With that being said, Shalom.